I cannot take these shitty fucking games anymore. All I play is 4-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit, or 32-bit shit. Not even the wonderfulness of beer and happy pills can take the pain of these goddamn games away. Why are there so many bad ones? Weren't the quality control people at these companies, were they drunk for the 90s? Well, to stay away from the shit for at least a little while, I'm going to review a relatively new game. It's TNA Wrestling for the PlayStation 3. You know, I know Sarah gave me that one game to review, but I'm going to be in fucking hell before I review that piece of shit!
Well, so this is TNA Wrestling, and it looks decent enough for a new-gen game. The modes in this game are Exhibition, Story Create, and other standard modes. I suppose let's start with an Exhibition, and when you start off, you only get one arena to fight in, and a very limited number of guys to choose from. It's a pretty standard wrestling game, until you actually start playing it. Then the control system rears its ugly head and begins to ram you with its buffalo-sized dick up your asshole, whether you like it or not.
Wait a minute. This game was made in 2008, 2009. Okay, it's not that fucking old, and it's still suffering from the biggest complaints I've had over games that came out in the 80s and the 90s. Did programmers learn from their past mistakes? And these programmers grew up playing games. I mean, what? Do programmers just sit there while they're programming, and instead of actually thinking about what they're fucking doing, they end up fantasizing about Catherine Zeta-Jones and Denise Richards, giving them a double blowjob, all the while that bitch from Twilight fingers both of them, all the while she herself gets doggy-style fucked by Megan Fox?
I guess my point is do programmers actually test the fucking games? I mean, you figure that with time, control problems would go away. I mean, why the fuck are we repeating the same goddamn mistakes? And let me tell you, the control system in this game is so fucked up. I played this goddamn game for 6 fucking hours and couldn't get the hang of the controls. 6 fucking hours, and I couldn't even get the basics of this piece of shit right. Now, why is everything in this fucking game so overly complicated? Well, I'll tell you. Whereas WWE's THQ is actually, you know, 1 button, maybe 2, and a few simple directions to make the game fun and easy to play, this game, everything is 3 fucking buttons. I mean, to do a strong grapple, you gotta be holding L1 plus triangle plus moving a direction. I'm serious. To perform your finishing maneuver, you have to be standing dead fucking still, not moving an inch. L1 plus fucking triangle, and then you've got to hit circle. I'm serious. Why would they fucking make it that complicated for a simple wrestling game?
Now, I'm just going to show you the actual control scheme in this fucking bunch of walrus piss. This is from the actual manual that came with the game. No bullshitting. Why is everything in this fucking game so fucking complicated? Why didn't Midway take the low road and copy THQ's system that, I don't know, worked? No, what did they do? They gave me a control system that's like trying to drive a manual car with every conceivable gear for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth shift all over the fucking place. You get first down here, then you get second over here, third way is the fuck over here, and fourth and fifth are up on the ceiling. I mean, why did they fucking go to this extreme length? Were they promised money and hookers for programming one of the most overstated, overcomplicated control systems in fucking video game history?
Alright, on to the create mode, and this game barely has a create mode. I mean, the lack of options in this pile of monkey vomit, the create mode from fucking WWF. Oh shit. I said the unholy fucking phrase in wrestling. Alright, sorry. WWE Warzone on PlayStation 1 was better. There's really not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, I can't believe on a new gen system they have a create mode this pathetic and limited.
Easy, guys. Alright, I'll do
Now,
it.
on to the story mode. I would like to say that as of this moment, there was not a wrestling game that I couldn't beat. That was up until I played this pile of rat piss. Okay, the story goes that you're this character's suicide, but you never play as suicide. And that's pretty much what this game will drive you to. Anyway, you start out after you just got the shit beat out of you. You start with amnesia, and you fight to get back on top of the wrestling world and get your memory back. The story mode starts off well enough and develops into a series of matches you'd rather be dead than play. It has a predictable storyline that I swear to God was repeated from WrestleMania 21 on the Xbox, and guess what? That game sucked too! First off,
And then it got really bad.
this is one of those wrestling games that you have to win every
wake up in the rat
single
hole,
fucking
not knowing where I
match.
was, how
That's
I got
not a
here,
tall
worst
order.
of all, who I was.
Anyway, most of the opponents you'll face are just combos or CAWs you can create, and they're not that hard. However, the TNA wrestlers you'll face are harder than a petrified T-Rex turd. Well, I got to this part where I faced the team of AJ Styles and Tomko or Tamako or whatever the fuck his name is, and I couldn't get past it. Why? I kept hitting wrong buttons, and because of this fucked up convoluted control scheme, I couldn't play it. I mean, was this TNA behind the scenes telling Midway that we're nothing like the WWE? You know that simple control scheme the WWE has? Well, we want the most needlessly complicated one that you can come up with, because we're TNA and we'll fuck up any chance we have to get ahead. Finally, we come to the Ultimate X match, the only TNA original match in the game, and I had this small hope that maybe the control schemes would work for this match. Well, guess what? This match is worse than a pile of Kate Middleton's used tampons. The worst part is trying to get that fucking X. Why? The cursor is moving so fucking fast, you can barely see the fucking thing, and you have to hit a target the size of a bodybuilder's right shrunk dick. Why can't they make the simplest things simple? I just let the computer win. That's how bored I got with this match.
Well, that's TNA's first and as yet only video game. And does it suck? Well, yes, it does. The only positive thing that I can say about this game is the wrestler animations look a lot smoother and better than most of the WWE games. That's all I can put in a positive light about this game. I mean, even if the following were phenomenal about this game, the story mode, the matches, and the opponents didn't go from easier than a drunken slut to harder than Walt Disney's frozen asshole, none of that would have saved this game. It has the worst, most overly complicated control setups in history. Why did they make it so hard to do the simplest things in this game? Why did they hire a programmer from THQ for a day? Or maybe in somebody's company somewhere along the line, maybe got a little quality control in them and tested the fucking thing before they sent it to stores so gamers could not have their digital's assholes raped. Not even on my PS3 am I spared the horrors of crappy games. You know, I gotta play a good game soon, otherwise beer isn't gonna stop it. Happy pills won't stop it. I'm gonna go fucking bananas.